Did you?
Good effort, Beth. AC in the bounce. Not great.
Use that other match balls for Frank. They're quite heavy then. Mind you, that might work out.
Joe, Simon, Nicola, Joe, Nicola, Simon. Heads, tails, girls, she'll get it in the down. Chorley, get in! Wasn't that?
Roger, it's a bit foggy today, isn't it?
Classic winter conditions, yeah, in England. I don't think that will interfere with the game, though. It's a tight pitch. We know that as far as Morecambe's concerned, you like to get the ball up front early. So I would think that it could be an end-to-end game. As far as a match between the two teams is concerned, always a little bit of rivalry between us two. I don't think we've matched up ever where we've had two equal squads where we can say that both benches are strong and the 11 people on the pitch are 11 first team selected.
The cabbages are coming up well on the pitch, are they?
They are indeed, yes. It did have a roll yesterday, but I think it's looking a little bit rough. It's very heavy on the wings and I think it'll cut up quite badly.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations on a good victory. You must be delighted.
Thank you. Yeah, it was hard. It was a heavy pitch, and it was hard for both teams. But we fought right to the very end.
Very pleased with the result. Yeah.
You know, the pitch was very heavy, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
extremely heavy.
It was.
Really.
Yeah, we had to work hard, make sure that we kept the pressure on the ball, and make sure that we didn't allow Morecambe girls to have time to pick the pass, because we know they've got the talent to do that. So, yeah, that was our main aim of the game today: close them down and work hard.
I think it was all around team effort today, which we knew it would be, because on a pitch like that it's quite hard, I think, for anybody to sort of stand out from the rest. But I thought
when we made the changes as well, Iggy came on. She was really good.
Yeah.
She was really influential on the left hand side, and
composure on the ball.
Yeah,
I thought Ellie played.
Elliot right back, definitely.
16, 17.
Can you
It's
tell
only
me
her second game, isn't it, for us, so she played really well.
Can you tell me something about the goals?
Literally, just what our team tactic was: if we saw the goal, hit it and shoot and have a go at it, and that's literally what I did. Turn round, saw the goal, bang.
Got a hand for it, but it was keep it out, could she?
Yeah, she was.
There weren't many shots today, though, on either side. We, it was very lacking in chances.
Yeah.
I think it was always going to be a little bit scrappy with the pitch being the way it was. It was just heavy, and you just sort of had to. You knew really, I mean, a good pass could bobble 10 times and actually end up being a crappy pass at the end of it. So it was just going to be about who was fittest probably over the 90 minutes and who put the most graft in, and I did think we deserved it, certainly second half.
Yeah, put the pressure on.
I think a draw would have been good.
We're biased. We're biased.
Anyway, thank you very much. Well done. And what's the rest of the season like for Chorley?
Next weekend we head to Sheffield away. That's a rearranged fixture.
Yeah.
And then we've got a lot of away games on the bounce.
I think we've only one left at home after today.
Right.
So a lot of tough away games actually. I think we've to play 3 of the top 4, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to play Leeds.
But we could get a few more of our players back.
Yeah, we're quite injury
every chance, aren't we? So.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a good result for you today.
A hard contested game by both sides, actually. I thought Morecambe possibly on opportunities perhaps edged the first half, although it was a very tight first half.
It was.
I thought the second half, again, a very hard half. I thought we probably just edged the second half, although you maximised your fast break, which you always look dangerous at, to be honest. And although we said we were trying to stop that, you penalised us and scored.
That's right.
So overall, yeah, we'd have been happy with the draw, but obviously we're delighted with the win.
Yeah.
As a club, the most important thing for us is a club, and as a club the most important thing is to make sure that everybody's happy and we're looking after our injured players. We did today. We could have started with probably a stronger 11, but we wanted to reward the girls that had played the previous matches because they've stepped in there, they've come off the bench and had full games, so we rewarded them by starting those girls, and that's what we want to do. We don't want people to feel like they're just a bench player and never getting rewarded. So overall, I think for us personally, it does us a lot of benefits. It allowed us to play all of our players and to bring back some of the injured players to get 20 minutes. We train on Tuesday evening. We've got only just started over the last 2 weeks, but we've managed to get another goalkeeping coach in. We've got 3 keepers available if everybody's fit. We've got 1 keeper that's injured. So the goalkeeping coach comes down on a Tuesday. For the rest of the girls, we've normally done a communal training session, be working on different aspects of the game. A couple of things we need to do. We're getting turned very easily from a few of our defenders, so we're going to do a little bit on turning and give them a little bit of individual coaching rather than team coaching.
Right.
Obviously very difficult midweek. We've got girls probably like yourself that have to travel a long way. We try and make sure that as many can come as possible. The girls enjoy training, which is a benefit, but if they've got work we have to let them go to work. 9 normally we'd have as a minimum, and if we're on a good night we can have 14.
Right. Thank you very much, and good luck for the rest of the season. We follow your results all the time, so and hopefully we'll see you next season.
Oh.
Well, I think a draw would have been a better result today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, neither of us had many clear-cut chances. I think kind of until the last 10 minutes it was pretty even, and then they seemed to just kind of put a bit more pressure on the last 10 minutes. We kind of switched off a little bit. Got tired, which is, understandable because it was basically like playing on mud. Yeah, and then obviously just once again disappointing set piece at the end, and 90th minute, just after 90th minute, and then there wasn't much else we could do after that. It did seem like we played quite a bit over 90 minutes actually, but
just a couple of minutes. And
whether it was a corner or not over it, I'm not sure. But no, I think we did. Other than that, we did play really well today. We didn't test the keeper as much as what we should have done. It was just one of those games. It was tight. It was scrappy. but we all battled really, really well. So there's still loads of positives to take from it.
Got Guiseley next week, which is a big one.
Yeah.
And then we've got quite a few home matches.
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing on a 3G, it works great for us because we're used to it and we like it. Some teams aren't used to playing on it. But, you know, Guiseley, I think personally that's the best team we've played this season, Guiseley. So we know that's going to be a tough test. But we've proved that we can play to that level. It's just that final third, you know, getting shots in, testing the keeper, you know, getting the crosses in. We've just not been doing enough of that recently. But hopefully, you know, once we do that, whether Megan's on the pitch or not, once again, we can't rely on one player all the time. We need to be a bit more confident in front of goal. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but playing at home obviously is always a positive for us.
Thank you very much. Okay, go and get your chips and sausage. Oh, it's another one of those games, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think the result really reflected on the game. I thought a draw would have been fair, personally, on what was quite a tricky, horrible pitch.
Are things to work on in training this week?
I'm not yet decided, to be honest. I'll probably have a word with Nick and see what he wants us to work on come Wednesday. You know, we've got to start picking up points from somewhere. We'll certainly be talking to each other and get a plan formulated anyway.
Well, the good news about the next month or so is that practically every game is at home. I think we've got Mossley Hill away,
right,
and the rest of the games, but there again it's Guiseley next week, so that's a big one.
It's going to be tough. When we last played Guiseley, they played some really good football, and yeah, especially the second half. But you know, 5-3 reflects that we can go out and compete against these sides. Next week is going to be a tough task, because obviously they're near the top of the league. But every game for us now is a big game, considering where we are in the league. Yeah.
We've actually reached a level of football which is good for us. I mean, last season we were knocking goals in left, right and centre, but we're actually coming against teams. Today was good football.
Yeah, the level of football is really good. That's why I'm here, because the standard's quite, well, it is high. It's one of the highest leagues in England. But teams at this level, they'll suss you out a lot quicker and they'll suss you out more efficiently. We've coped with it at times. I think, again, like I say, today didn't really justify the result. But for us to start picking up these points, we need to concentrate, because, like I say, we switch off, the teams are going to come back at us and they're going to suss it out a lot quicker. I suppose that answers your question.
Matt, I think it's more beer is the answer, isn't it? So I think that's what you're going to be doing today.
Beer and chicken nuggets by the looks of things this week.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Who's gambling?
I'll go down. Give us something though, girl!